Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Katie Stazak. It's Wednesday. It is day 2 of our 6-day race week this week. Lots of great action on our 10-race card today, of course. Let's get right to those races. Here are the track and weather conditions.
The main track is fast and the turf course is firm. The beautiful weather in South Florida continues this December, and today we start things off with a starter allowance. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and upwards going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course. One jockey change, Jose Caraballo will be aboard the 4 Kingdom's Crown.
They're off. Very even beginning, horsing around La Chuchi, Electro Peg from the inside, farthest out Bossy Gal and Kingdom's Crown. These 5 out for the lead together. Lita Swan and 1 penny piece right behind them. Break of 2, and then it's JL's Princess. Shy's Alley is last of them all. Around the first turn, and it's Electro Peg in front. Prompted on the outside by Horsing Around as Bossy Gal sits just off of them with a wide run on that first turn, a length and a half off the lead. Kingdom's Crown is next after a 23 and 3 opening quarter mile. And then it's La Chuchi in 5th as they enter the backstretch, 5 off the lead right next to 1 penny piece who's outside. And then it's Lita's Swan in behind them. JL's Princess is 7 lengths off the lead right now, and the trailer's Shy's Alley continuing to run at the back of the field as they continue up the back stretch. Horsing Around, Electro Peg on the inside. Farthest out, it's Bossy Gal. These 3 lined up after a 47 1/2 mile. And Lita's Swan is on the rail, right in contention in 4th. As they round the far turn, and now with a rush on the far outside, 1 penny piece rallies up and now is 3rd. It is Bossy Gal and Electro Peg and 1 penny piece up and after them. And then it's Lita Swan followed by La Chuchi to the outside. JL's Princess and Shy's Alley, and they're into the stretch. 1 penny piece up alongside of Bossy Gal. At the rail, Electro Peg has given way to 3rd. Here's JL's Princess rushing up on the far outside. Bossy Gal, 1 penny piece. JL's Princess. The 3 of them will come down to the wire together. It's going to be close. It's going to be JL's Princess on the outside of 1 penny piece. Then Bossy Gal and Lita Swan.
And JL's Princess scores a game neck victory to take the first race. Jonathan Gonzalez was in the irons for trainer David Casson and owners Paul Horning and David Miller. And that'll take us to our second race. This one is a $35,000 claimer. Fillies and mares 3-year-olds and upwards, non-winners of 3 lifetime, going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 8 just got out. Also 2 jockey changes. Edgar Zayas will be aboard the 3, and Leandro Gonçalves will be aboard the 7.
They're off. Good start for Estetique. Milwaukee Woman to the outside. Marnesia Wild Air from the inside is next, and then Cracking Good Pins, who now moves up into 3rd. Arissa on the far outside, now up into 4th. They're followed by Nahila. Thunder on Tap is after that. Then back to Marnesia Wild Air inside of Al's Gal, and Tres Hermanas is last. And now they race for the turn with Estetique and Milwaukee Woman, and these 2 are making the pace. It's Estetique a length and a half in front. Milwaukee Woman is second through a 23 and 4 opening quarter mile. Break of another 2, and then it's Nahila who's running along in 3rd to the inside of Cracking Good Pins. 2.5 lengths more, and then it's Arissa 5th to the backstretch with 4.5 lengths to make up. Followed on the outside by Tres Hermanas. Marnesia Wild Air is at the rail. Thunder on Tap and Al's Gal at the back of the field as they continue up the backstretch. Estetique and Milwaukee Woman together through an easy 49 1/2 mile. And these 2 are a half length apart. And they're clear from Cracking Good Pins, who's 2 lengths off of them. Marnesia Wild Air making a middle move up the rail inside of Nahila as they race into the far turn. Then it's Tres Hermanas, followed by Arissa, and they're both putting in runs now. Al's Gal is next, and Thunder on Tap around the far turn. Milwaukee Woman and Estetique. And these 2 have run 3/4 in 1:13 and 4, and they're stride for stride coming to the top of the stretch. And Marnesia Wild Air is up and after them from 3rd. It is Milwaukee Woman and Estetique. They've been going at it since the beginning. Marnesia Wild Air is still 2 lengths behind them. Estetique on the inside, Milwaukee Woman to the outside. It's going to be a battle to the wire. Milwaukee Woman's getting there. Milwaukee Woman and Edgar Prado to beat Estetique. Then it was Marnesia Wild Air and Al's Gal 4th.
And Milwaukee Woman wins a duel to the wire with Estetique to take the second race. Milwaukee Woman paid $8.20 to win for jockey Edgar Prado, trainer David Villa, and owner Stronach Stables. And we'll be right back with more racing after this.
Dress your home for the holidays. Spend good times with family and friends. Find something special for everyone on your list. 'Tis the season at the Village at Gulfstream Park. Shop all your favorite home stores. Enjoy over 15 restaurants, bars, and nightclubs. Get in the spirit with a South Florida tradition. Symphony of Lights, free every night. Visits from Santa, too. Come to the Village at Gulfstream Park for a symphony of holiday cheer, now until the end of the year.
Welcome back. We've got our third race for you now. This is a $25,000 claiming event. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward, going 6 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 8. Yes, no, gotta go. Also, Edgar Zayas will be aboard the 6. Gomara.
They're off. Remarkable Teresa bounds out of the gate with Chitka out running in second from the inside. Picanisa came out third, 2 lengths off of them, and they're followed on the rail by Distinctly Sweet. In between horses, One Proud Gal is next as they continue up the backstretch. Then comes Gumara, Twinkling Time on the far outside, and at the back are Marie's Music and Sherry Angel as they head past the half-mile pole and move for the turn. Remarkable Teresa in front, 22-2 the first quarter, 3/4 of a length ahead of Picanesa running in second. Then to the outside, it's Twinkling Time, third. Gumara is fourth, and now being ridden along to go, and Gumara is losing ground to the top 3. And then it's Distinctly Sweet on the outside as they come toward the top of the stretch. Remarkable Teresa is the leader. Remarkable Teresa has run a half in 45-4 and turns for home with a 2.5 length lead. Picanisa is second, and then comes Twinkling Time in third. The others scattered behind with Distinctly Sweet in fourth, down to the 16th pole. And it's Remarkable Teresa and Tyler Gaffleone coming home a strong winner. They bound away in the end by 7 lengths. Picanisa was second, and then came Twinkling Time and Distinctly Sweet.
And the 4, Remarkable Teresa, absolutely romps in the third race. Remarkable Teresa was ridden to victory by apprentice Tyler Gaffleone. Jane Sibeli was the winning trainer for owner Patricia Generazio. Remarkable Teresa paid $7.20 to win. And now we'll give you our 4th race. This is a $35,000 maiden claiming event. 2-year-old fillies going a mile on the main track. 1 jockey change, Edgar Prado jumps aboard the 2, Hanover Honey.
They're off. Majestic Gal from the far outside came out of the gate well and is angling toward the inside. Tormenta de Oro also flashing early speed. Lucky Litigator to the outside. And Hanover Honey is right there with Grunya as the field races out of the chute. And it is Majestic Gal on the far outside battling for the lead with Grunya and Hanover Honey along the inside. And then comes Lucky Litigator in fourth. Coming through in between horses is Not Ladylike in fifth in a very tight pack. Then She's So Groovy, Tormenta de Oro, Majestic Masquerade. 5 lengths separates that whole group, and it's a good gap of 5.5 back to Starship Lisa. 24-1 was the quarter as the field moves up the back stretch. And it's Majestic Gal up top. Leads it by a half a length. Grunya to the inside is second. Lucky Litigator gets going. Hanover Honey is dropping back abruptly on the turn, and they went a half in 47-3 around the far turn, and Majestic Gal leads the way by 2.5. Lucky Litigator, Not Ladylike on the inside next, and now moving up on the far outside is Majestic Masquerade, then Tormenta de Oro, and now it is Majestic Gal who's got a 5-length lead coming to the top of the stretch. 3/4 win in 113-1. They're into the stretch, and it's Majestic Gal all alone out in front. Coming into the final furlong with a 6-length lead as Not Ladylike slips into second, and then it's Tormenta de Oro in third past the 16th pole, and Majestic Gal and Luis Castillo have it won. Majestic Gal's going to score here. The race is for second, and it was Not Ladylike over Tormenta de Oro. Then She's So Groovy on the outside.
And Majestic Gal takes the 4th race. Luis Castillo was the winning jockey for trainer Antonio Siafi and owner Just for Fun Stables Inc. Majestic Gal paid $34 to win. And that takes us to our 5th race. This is a $35,000 claimer, 3-year-olds and upwards, going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 5, the 8, and the 11.
They're off. And a good start for St. Pierre. Live and Joy also with speed. Hammer's Terror's up there too with Bingo Bango Bungo. These 4 out the best. And they're being followed by One More Cat on the far outside and Sky Commander between horses. And then at Schoolhouse has been guided to the inside to save all the ground into the turn. 5 lengths off the lead. The trailer is Key to Power and the leader is the favorite Hammer's Terror. Julien Leparoux takes the early initiative here with Hammer's Terror, and they're on top through an opening quarter mile in 23 and 4/5 seconds. Bingo Bango Bungo is second to the outside. Then it's St. Pierre riding the rail in third to the back stretch. Sky Commander is fourth on the outside, and then comes Live and Joy, who's hard held in fifth early on. After that, One More Cat right to the outside of Schoolhouse, and Key to Power lingering along at the back, 7 lengths off of Hammer's Terror, who continues to set the fractions. 47 and 4 was the first half mile. And Hammer's Terror begins the move into the far turn a length in front. Bingo Bango Bungo is second, St. Pierre third to the inside. Sky Commander is now edging up a bit. Fourth, now sticks ahead into third and is going up there 3 wide. One More Cat is next, and then Live and Joy in between horses down on the inside. Schoolhouse, Key to Power, last but starting to gain some ground. Hammer's Terror turning for home with the lead. 3/4, 111 and 3. They're into the stretch. And Hammer's Terror set sail for home. Opens up a 3-length lead here on St. Pierre. Then Sky Commander, Key to Power on the far outside, starting to finish well, but Hammer's Terror is far out in front. Hammer's Terror and St. Pierre. Hammer's Terror to win it. St. Pierre was second, and then came Key to Power and Schoolhouse.
And the post-time favorite Hammer's Terror takes the lead and never looks back. He wins the 5th race with jockey Julien Leparoux in the irons. Brian Lynch was the winning trainer for owner Terry Hamilton. Hammer's Terror paid $4 to win. And we'll be right back with the rest of our card after this.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
Mucho Macho Man just keeps on finding on the lead. Will take charge a late run. Mucho Macho Man, the more they asked, the more he gave. Private Zone put on the lead at the start by Martin Pedroza, and he's won the Cigar Mile in front-running fashion.
Champion Macho Uno, sire of Grade 1 stakes winners from 6 furlongs to 10 furlongs, standing at Adena Springs.
Welcome back. It's time for our 6th race. This is a $10,000 claiming event. 3-year-olds and upwards sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. Scratch the 5 and the 9. Also, Gabe Saez will be aboard the 11, Sweet Rocket Man.
They're off. Precious Metal was slow to get going. A good start for Dad's Laugh, and Dad's Laugh out to the front with Hurricaner with speed. How about that on the inside, and farther out at Sweet Rocket Man. DePrice up running in 5th early on. They're being followed by Favorite Catch and Tap and Trade to the outside. 3 lengths back to Old Army, and slow starting Precious Metal is last with a half mile to go. And the opening quarter mile as they move into the far turn was in 22 and 3/5 seconds. It is Dad's Laugh in front, prompted by Sweet Rocket Man to the outside. These two have a 3-length lead on How About That as they move around the far turn. DePrice follows in 4th. Tap and Trade takes 5th outside of Hurricaner, and then it's Old Army. Precious Metal to the outside is next, and Favorite Catch at the back of the field. A half mile in 45 and 2, and they're into the stretch, and it is Dad's Laugh in front. Dad's Laugh, a 2-length lead on Sweet Rocket Man. 1 furlong to go. Then comes How About That in third. Dad's Laugh keeps the lead at the 16th pole, and Dad's Laugh gives Tyler Gaffleone another win, winning it by almost 4 in the end over Sweet Rocket Man, and then came to Price and How About That.
And the 8-5 favorite, Dadsy's Laugh, kicks clear to win the 6th race. Tyler Gaffleone gets his 2nd win of the day aboard Dad's Laugh. Dad's Laugh paid $5.20 to win. The winning trainer was Doobie Chaparro, and the winning owner, A. Bianco Holding. And now we have our 7th race. This is a maiden special weight 2-year-old fillies sprinting 5.5 furlongs on the main track. 1 jockey change here. Brightly Mine will be ridden by Joe Bravo.
They're off. Tar and Feather and Untrue come out running for the lead, and between those two, Little Miss Julia's up and on the pace and now will take over. Little Miss Julia to the front as they run up the backstretch. Tar and Feather is second, Wildcat Gaze third, Untrue drops back a bit in fourth, passed by Fast Action and La Muscat. Then a break of another 2 back to Brightly Mine, who's 7 lengths off the lead early on. Starship Cosmo is next. Then Ice Women. Hannah Bear is after that. The trailer is My Dear Julia, 22 and 2 for the quarter. And it's Little Miss Julia in front. Little Miss Julia by a length as they round the far turn. Fast Action on the outside. Tar and Feather battling second and third. La Muscat circles up on the outside fourth. Then it's Wildcat Gaze. They're into the stretch, and it's Little Miss Julia. Little Miss Julia and Joel Rosario come by the 8th pole with an expanding advantage. It's a 5-length lead now. And then Wildcat Gaze, who's second, followed by Tar and Feather and Ice Women on the outside. Little Miss Julia goes all the way. Wildcat Gaze was second, and then came Tar and Feather and Ice Women.
And Little Miss Julia completely steals this race on the lead. Little Miss Julia was ridden to victory by Joel Rosario. The winning trainer was Carlo Vaccarezza. For winning owners, A.K. Equine and Priscilla Vaccarezza. Little Miss Julia paid $17.40 to win. And that brings us to our 8th race. This is an allowance with an optional claiming tag of $75,000. 2-year-old fillies going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 1, Loon River.
They're off. Lasting Friendships came out running well. To the outside, it's Bella Colina, and right up there to Tierra Dorada. Then to the outside, Backflip as they make their way toward the turn. Miss Temple City now comes through in between horses and is up running in fourth going into the turn. Then it's LA Style on the far outside. Down toward the inside, Magnificent Margot is racing mid-pack early. Indy Gita has the rail, and then back to Angel Falls and Artistic Touch. Onto the backstretch they go. 24 flat was the opening quarter, and the leader is Backflip. Edgar Prado has Backflip out there 1.5 lengths to Lasting Friendships. Then it's Miss Temple City third to the outside. They're followed by LA Style and Tierra Dorada, who's at the rail, 5 lengths off the lead. And then it's Magnificent Margot, Bella Colina to the outside, 2 lengths more to Indy Gita. Angel Falls is after that. And the trailer is Artistic Touch, 47 and 3 for Backflip's half mile. And Backflip's lead is 1.5 lengths as they go into the far turn. Miss Temple City stalks in second. And then it's LA Style in third. Tierra Dorada's off the rail in fourth. Lasting Friendships down on the inside is next. Angel Falls is circling up 3 wide. And then it's Bella Colina, Indy Gita, Magnificent Margot yet to fire. Still about 8 lengths off the lead as they come to the top of the stretch. And it is Backflip. Backflip turning for home with a 2-length lead. Miss Temple City is second, trying to close the gap. And then comes LA Style on the far outside. Magnificent Margot is starting to finish on, and in the meanwhile, Miss Temple City is taking the lead. And Miss Temple City and John Velasquez go on to win from Backflip. And then it was Magnificent Margot and Indy Gita.
And Miss Temple City closes to take the 8th race over Backflip. Miss Temple City was ridden to victory by John Velasquez, the winning trainer Graham Motion, and winning owners Alan Rosenblum and the Club Racing LLC. Miss Temple City paid $6.80 to win.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
Welcome back. It's time to close out the day with our final two races. The 9th is an allowance with an optional claiming tag of $75,000. 2-year-olds going a mile on the main track. Scratch the 11, also quite a few jockey changes. Edgar Prado is on the 2, John Velasquez is on the 3, Luca Panici is on the 5, and Jesus Rios is on the 10.
They're off. Hear that tune on the far outside, had a good start. Bluegrass Luck also showing some early speed. Bluegrass Singer through on the inside. Now comes up to grab the lead as the field races down the chute. And it is Bluegrass Singer on the inside, the leader. Right alongside is Bluegrass Luck. And now moving up in between horses now, it's Mamilio into second. Bluegrass Singer, Mamilio, Bluegrass Luck, followed by Savoy Stomp running in fourth by 2. Then it's Hear That Tune in fifth. Fremento sixth on the inside, followed by El Caravan. Glenville Gardens is next, Unsaintly. And last of them all is Smart as a Fox. First quarter goes in 23 and 2/5 seconds past the half-mile pole. And it is Bluegrass Singer out there by 2.5 lengths through a 46 and 2/2 mile. And then it's Mamilio in second. To the outside comes the favorite Savoy Stomp. Savoy Stomp is now second with 3 furlongs to run and starts to gain some ground on Bluegrass Singer on the far turn. And Mamilio is running in third. Fremento comes through an opening on the inside, now takes third. Hear That Tune fifth. In the meanwhile, Bluegrass Singer's getting away. 3/4 went in 1, 10 and 4, and Bluegrass Singer has kicked away to a 7-length lead. Fremento comes up on the inside of Savoy Stomp and takes second, and then Hear That Tune in fourth. Bluegrass Singer. Bluegrass Singer and Edgar Prado winning it by almost 5 over Fremento. Then Savoy Stomp and Hear That Tune.
And Bluegrass Singer coasts on the front end to take the 9th race. Edgar Prado was in the irons for trainer Marcus Vitale and owners Crossed Sabres Farm, LLC. And after the race, I talked to winning trainer Marcus Vitale and asked him what he thought of Bluegrass Singer's performance.
Well, like I said right along, I'm pleased to have this horse in my barn. I thank, my owners, Miss Vogel, Cross Sabres. It's a pleasure to train him. Since the day I got him, I knew he was special. I don't want to talk out of school. I just think this horse is just going to get better and better. And I think we got a bright future providing he stays healthy, and everything goes our way. I think we have definitely good things to look up to.
And let's close out the day with the 10th race. This is a $50,000 maiden claiming event. 2-year-old fillies going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 13, Fish and Chips.
They're off. Lily Coy on the far outside is out quickly. More Than Rainbows from the rail. And these two will go out to the lead with Just Too Perfect splitting them. No, we got a rider down there. Number 6, Palace of Nowhere, unseated Tyler Gaffleone. Shortly after the finish line here, as the field moves into the clubhouse turn, it is More Than Rainbows in front. Tyler Gaffleone is still down on the turf course, so as they go to the backstretch, it is More Than Rainbows, the leader here, through a 23 and 1 opening quarter mile, and Lily Coy is running in second. Just Too Perfect is third to the inside as they continue up the backstretch. Violinist follows in fourth by 2. And then it's Biamonte followed by the Forks on the outside. And now Tyler Gaffleone is able to move off of the turf course so we can continue on here as the field goes for the turn. They went through a half in 48 and 1/5 seconds. More Than Rainbows is the leader by a length and a half. Lily Coy is running in second. To the outside, it's Violinist in third. Just Too Perfect is fourth. And circling up on the outside, Polly My Love is starting to gain a bit of ground. The Forks is in between horses. And in traffic there and steadying is Biamonte as they come to the top of the stretch. 3/4 went in 1, 13 and 2. They're into the stretch, and it's More Than Rainbows. More Than Rainbows coming through the stretch with a 3-length lead here on Violinist in second. More Than Rainbows and Edgar Prado are going to go on to victory here. It's going to be More Than Rainbows to win going away. And then came Violinist, followed by Bluegrass Special and a photo behind them.
And More Than Rainbows runs off with the 10th race. Edgar Prado was in the irons, and he earned his 3rd win of the day with More Than Rainbows. More Than Rainbows is trained by Gary Contessa and owned by CJP Thoroughbreds, Winning Move Stable, McConnell Racing Stable, and L Green. And here are some more payouts. The pick 4 of 4 paid $999.20. The pick 5, 4 of 5, $21.60. 5 of 5, $1,972.45. And in the Rainbow 6, 6 of 6 paid $1,739.62. But guess what? We still have a carryover. There was not a single winning ticket in the Rainbow 6. The carryover tomorrow, a whopping $135,516.84.
That was Wednesday's card. On Thursday, we have 10 more races for you, and the fun begins in race 1. We get to see Grand Shores fresh off his victory on opening day in the Claiming Crown Rapid Transit Stakes. And what a game victory that was. He gets bumped around, rallies between horses, and comes out with the win for trainer Stanley Gold. In the 8th race, I want you to watch out for a colt named Bashart from the Michael Matz barn. He's run in stakes races for his past 8 races. He's definitely going to appreciate some class relief in tomorrow's allowance. He's coming off a 3rd in the Commonwealth Turf Stakes at Churchill Downs, and the start prior, he was a very game 2nd, beaten just 3/4 of a length in the Grade 3 Kent Stakes at Delaware Park. I was very impressed with that effort. That's what's coming up tomorrow. Hope to see you here at Gulfstream Park. We're rolling right along with the championship meeting here. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak.